Dear Helen, I'll be back in Seattle in less than 48 hours. This past week in Taiwan has been an absolute adventure. I can't wait to share my story with you. Upon my return to Taichung on my 25th birthday, Dad gave me Grandpa's wooden box and he instructed me not to open it. I remember Grandpa opening the wooden box in his study, but he quickly put it away when he caught a glimpse of me. He made me promise that I didn't see the box. With the box in hand, I decided that it was finally time to find out what Grandpa had been hiding all these years. I took a deep breath and opened the box. In the box, I found a torn photograph, an old coin, a twig, and Grandpa's handwritten letter. There was also an envelope that contained 4 pieces of paper with riddles written on them. This reminded me of Grandpa's treasure hunting game that we used to play. It was our little secret. I'm all grown up and too old to be playing games. Every time I asked Grandpa what was in the box, he would give me an inscrutable smile and say, "It contains the secret to life." I did not understand Grandpa's words of wisdom. The old photo was taken on September 10th, 1956. Interestingly, Grandpa's first diary entry and one of the clues were both written within 3 days from the day the photo was taken. Grandpa wrote in his diary, "I found invaluable treasure that I would guard with my life." But he didn't mention anything related to a white temple. Could it be related to the photo? The old municipal office. It was a Tatsuno Baroque-style architecture built in 1911. It has a Greek prose-style portico with Ionic columns and a triangular pediment, and a characteristically Baroque dome ceiling. Grandpa's next diary entry was on the National Day of 1956. I began to suspect that Grandpa did not write the riddles I found. Taichung Park used to be called Zhongshan Park, and it was built during the Japanese colonial period. The lakeside pavilion was built for the celebration of the completion of Taiwan's first railway in 1908. The park itself is home to many historic buildings and their remnants. Perhaps Grandpa did find something here. The pastor gives his blessings, wishing the pair would never part. Light sprinkles on the red bricks. With joined hearts we sewed. I remember coming to Yanagihara Church with Grandpa. He told me he planted one of the trees here. Could he have buried a treasure under the tree? So there was no treasure under the tree. Was there ever any treasure? And who wrote those mysterious riddles? Even though there was no treasure at the church, I still have one more clue left. But there isn't a corresponding diary entry. The last page of the diary has been torn off. The last clue dated to March 1957, and that was the year Grandpa joined the army. The fort on Mount Tattoo was my last hope to finding anything. Hi, 森山先生いらっしゃいますか? Hi, may I speak with Dr. Smith? Yes, this is Jean calling. Hi, hi.喂，阿嬷，是我啦，我回来啊。嘿，顶礼拜回来。阿嬷，阿公伊当时做兵啊，伫台中嘛。嘿，嘿。好，我知。I couldn't hide my disappointment when I saw the treasure was merely a tiny tin box, but I opened it anyway. Inside the tin box was the very last page of Grandpa's diary. I learned that what Grandpa kept referring to as treasure was actually a person. She was Grandpa's first love. They first met in front of the old municipal office. From then on, every time before they meet, she would have someone send Grandpa a hint to the location they were to meet. Sadly, her family emigrated the same year Grandpa joined the army, and he never saw her again. Grandpa hid the diary after he got married because he didn't want his wife and children to see it. At this point, I'm convinced that Grandpa sent me on a wild goose chase and that his secret to life was a joke. On the last page of Grandpa's diary, he quoted the concept of wuxing. He wrote, "Gold generates water, water generates wood, wood generates fire, fire generates earth, and earth generates gold." Even though everything will return to its original state, people will leave and the scenery will change. The earth under our feet will always support us, and that is the true treasure.